Hey everyone, it's me Gavin and welcome back to the channel. Today we're diving into some NIKKE dailies and some Endfield as usual over here on the channel, right? Definitely feeling a little bit better than I was yesterday. My apologies for ending the stream so abruptly, but at the same time, you know, I've got to worry about talking so much and trying to get over this cold that I'm currently dealing with, and it is very not fun. So again, that is the reasoning why. But I would like to update you guys, however, we did end up actually clearing the inorganic construct battle 2 with the use of Snowshine as recommended by you guys so lovingly in the comments. But you know, again, like I said, we always try to test things out, you know, so bear with me while we go and experiment whenever we get into the hard battle content, all that stuff. But we are live. Yes, we are live, Filippo, and thank you very much for joining us for the stream once again. Appreciate you guys. If you guys are new to the channel, I would highly encourage you to please subscribe to the channel for more Goddess of Victory NIKKE content, also Arknight's Endfield content, and a whole bunch of other gaming content over here, reactions, so on and so forth. And then also please give the video a thumbs up if you guys are watching after the fact. I appreciate you very, very much. But that being said, let's dive into it, dudes. Alright, we are back. We are in game. I am alive. I am feeling a little bit better, Filippo. I'm not 100%, but definitely holding on. I'm doing my best, okay? I kind of pretty much hacked up a lung when I was at work this morning. Tried to clear out my system as best as I can. I'm holding on. I'm hanging in there. I'm doing all right. Definitely not Red Bull. No, definitely not Red Bull. We are done with bulls. We have no more involvement with bulls after yesterday's stream, okay? I'm doing my best to avoid all of the bulls. No more bull. No more bull. But no, I'm doing a little bit better. The voice is coming around a little bit more. Well, I'll probably end up throwing it out by the end of the stream or whatever else, but you know, we're gonna try and go through our dailies over here for NIKKE like we normally do, and then we'll end up diving into I believe Yvonne as release now officially. I believe. Somebody tell me if I'm wrong on that or not. No audio for you? You can't hear anything? Is something broken? Is it busted? Because it sounds like it's playing for me. I don't know. Is there actually like no audio? Because I need to fix that if that's the case. It seems like it is over here on my side though. So you hear the audio? Okay. Well, it's just Ash. She probably has me muted anyways. It wouldn't surprise me. That's what wives do, right? They go and they mute you, and they don't want to hear your voice, and they don't want to see you, and they don't want to listen. They don't want to, you know, they don't. All they're there to do is to give you trouble and to cause chaos. Okay, that's why you get married. You get married for the the 3 rings, isn't it? Right? The engagement ring, the wedding ring, and the suffering. But anyway, we are back, we are here, we are going through everything, and my apologies if anybody gets offended by a joke. It's literally a joke. But we are here, we're trying our best, we're gonna push through, and I think, like I said, Yvonne has officially released an Arknight's Endfield, so we'll try to do our first 30 pulls for her and hopefully get a dossier in the process. I don't know if I'm gonna pull any more than that, just because I really do not have the aura barrels available to myself. 2 rings are coming. I don't know, it sounds like a threat to me, Ash. I don't know if you're saying that publicly, all I'm saying. But anyways, now see, you're making me cough. It's like you bring up my sickness. I'm kidding. But anyways, we're gonna try to pull for her. I'm not gonna break the bank for Yvonne. I will do the dossier pull. We will do the other remaining, I think, 20 or 30 pulls, whatever it is, to get the following dossier, and then we will try to recruit her if possible. I did want to point out, however, I did do the solo raid in my own time. I did that off stream while I was feeling very sick, so I am not gonna go back and try to revise my scores or any of that stuff. Are you coming to flip me out? Is that what it is? What's up? I thought I pushed the wrong button or something. I was like, uh-oh.
You put it to good use.
Alright, no worries. Thank you. Appreciate it. Ash just checking in, making sure that I'm still alive down here, and she's probably gonna you know, do our best to make it otherwise after stream. But anyways, all that aside, we are going to not break the bank. I'm going to try to get through this thought in one go again. We're not going to break the bank for Yvonne if we do not get her within the 30 pulls by the time we get the dossier, or the free 10 pull, or whatever it is. I'm not going to go any further than that. I think the dossier is 60 pulls. So within the first 30 pulls, whenever it gives me like the free 10 pull or whatever, I'm not going past that. That's the limit I'm setting for myself. It's probably also the limit that I have available to myself with the aura barrels. But anyway, we are here, and again, my voice is starting to break down, so again, my apologies for anybody that's watching after the fact, and then, you know, the audio sounds a little bit messed up. I'm trying my best, man. I'm over here. I'm going through it. I have no idea what it is. I have not went to, like, the hospital, get it checked or anything. It feels like it's, there's stuff clinging to my chest, man, and I just got to get it out, and it's been a little bit of a battle, I'm not gonna lie. The work today was not the greatest. I woke up again, heaving, dry coughing, just miserable, a little bit of a headache. My eyeballs are like kind of burning, but I'm not gonna keep on about my complaints.
I will move as you
I'm
wish.
just saying, that's the situation I'm in, okay? So bear with me. I know that the quality of the stream has been kind of like dipping recently. But we're gonna try, okay? We're gonna try to increase things over here. We're gonna try to recuperate. We're gonna try to get better, and we're gonna try to keep the streams going as frequently as possible. Like I said, Monday to Thursday, if you guys are joining us for the first time. And yeah, that's pretty much about it, man. You can't play Arknights Endfield, especially Battlefield 6. I don't know what you mean, Filippo, but I'm trying my best to understand. Battlefield 6
I will move as you wish.
isn't that a very, like, intensive game on PC? I feel like it is. It looks like very graphically demanding. I know it's on PS5 as well. I have not picked it up. But anyway, it looks good. I've heard a lot of good things about it. I know there's a lot of people that are very enthusiastic about Battlefield 6, so don't have PS. I gotcha. I see what you mean. Yep, that could definitely be a problem.
This suffice to
I don't know if it's available on like Game Pass or not, but I have no idea. I don't really like check anything in terms of like Xbox or whatever else, right? Just because I have never had an Xbox. I've never been an Xbox owner. I do believe it is available on Xbox as well, though. Somebody correct me if I'm wrong. I have no idea. I don't know what I'm talking about half the time. And again, that's the beauty of our streams. We're just going to go over here and fail this really quickly. We'll enable all mods. And then I'll miss the first one, because that's what happens. Enter. You know, it could be a problem that I can't see the cake actually being placed on the, yep. There we go. We tried. That's all I can do. I can't hear anything either, because I don't have my headset on. It's right in front of me. I don't know. I'm not really paying much attention to it, okay? We're just getting the credit so that way we can keep things rolling here. Again, it's just daily time over for NIKKE. And then we're going to get into a little bit more of event clearing up, side questing, so on and so forth when it comes to the Endfield. Unless there's like a new story thing for us to experience. Like if there would be a follow-up operator story for Yvonne, I'd play through that. But we'll see. And we will pace ourselves just to make sure that my voice is holding up somewhat.
I will move as you wish.
Oh, but anyway, gotta say, pretty good day overall. Coming around a little bit. I hope it keeps on this upward trend. And we will do our best, man. We're just gonna do our best. That's all I can say. The PS5 headphones, they're right here. They're right here. I just don't have them on because I don't want to put anything on my head right yet. Not until I power up the PS5. Just because I find like after I wear it for so long or whatever, it just starts to cause like tension. I don't know how to put that. Dude, ice stubs, man, progressing, dude, progressing. I got voodoo coming up on me. Oh man, I better get back into that. Definitely need to level up another true damage unit, because I feel like that's kind of where I'm failing in the towers right now. But again, I'm in no panic. Like, I'll get around to it when I get around to it. Not overly stressing when it comes to NIKKE rankings anymore. Not that I ever was, but I just kind of outlasted, I think, the previous leader. Like, they stopped playing, and then I just kept on playing, man. That's all I can say. But, you know, that's just how things play out sometimes.
I created the simulation room for fun after seeing the
continuing on, I have no idea what the new units are going to be for NIKKE following this week, because I think tomorrow is the hard mode bonus scene for the current event that's going on, right? The Lycos Recoil, or Licorice Recoil's collab. But we're gonna get the hard mode bonus scene for that tomorrow, for story event 2. So there'll be spoilers. But again, we're just gonna cover it so that way it's out of the way. We've got it up here on the channel. And I don't know if tomorrow's gonna be like a longer stream or not. I feel like maybe I kind of want to do that as its own recording, maybe, because I don't know. It follows kind of falls in line with like wanting to be a specific NIKKE upload, and I don't really want to be posting live streams of me reacting to a scene and then the majority of the stream be another game and then post that on like blah link or something. I don't really want to do that, so maybe I'll just do the hard mode bonus scene on my own and I'll upload that tomorrow. We'll see. I don't know. I'll play it by ear. I'll see what you guys are thinking. But yeah, the earphones for me, for whatever reason, just like a lot of like pressure on the side of my head. And now maybe it might be different because I don't know if you guys noticed or not, but I got my new glasses, the ones that I was waiting on. So that could be a massive improvement for me over here. And maybe the headphones won't bother me as much because maybe it's not going to push in on the frames. I have no idea. I'm grasping at straws. I'm hoping it doesn't, you know, cause me any more grief. But I'll put them on when the time is necessary, and we'll figure it out. I also can't wear earbuds, and I know that might be a little bit weird for some people to hear, but it's very weird. When it comes to earbuds, they almost keep falling out of my ears. Excuse me. And I don't know if it's just because of the shape of my ears, but I can never find like comfortable earbuds that actually like sit in there properly. So I tend not to wear those as well.
Did you see? Your king has won another victory.
I do like over the ear,
This suffice to aid
just because again the nature of having
hero.
glasses and resting on the ear causes like even more pressure, and that is very uncomfortable.
This suffice to aid thee in thy
But yeah,
journey,
I don't know.
hero.
I don't usually wear anything in my ears or around my ears for the most part. I usually have audio coming straight through my surround sound system. But with this microphone, which is supposed to be like, you know, super studio quality and whatever else, I don't know how to set it up properly. I'm not an audio technician, and I feel like when I do have it set up properly, it picks up all kinds of background noise. So I kind of can't really have like surround sound playing and then also hearing audio and then trying to talk through this, because the audio gets picked up by the microphone and then it almost is like a double audio type thing, and it's very not nice to listen to. So that's kind of why I don't do that.
I want to preserve beautiful memories of my campus life.
JBL speakers, or global. I think you mean JBL, right? JBL speakers are great quality, but what I actually have is a Samsung 5.1 surround sound system that I bought like ages ago, and it's really good and very bassy, very punchy. It's a great sounding surround sound system, but it does not work well when you're streaming or recording. It's just it's a lot of background noise. Okay? So bear with me. The audio is still coming through the headset right now. I can hear it perfectly. I took out my Go XLR, which again has been like a fantastic device, but I feel like everything that I have now is starting to get a little bit dated. and I don't really feel like upgrading it any further than what I already have. Like, if I'm gonna upgrade anything eventually, it will be my computer. But currently, right now, it does the job I need it to do. I don't need to make any changes unless something breaks.
Try and hit me.
Which I do not intend on happening. Please. But anyway, the next upgrade I'll be getting will probably be a whole new computer at some point, somewhere way down the line. I don't know, maybe when like the RTX 70 series comes in. Maybe I'll have enough money at my disposal then to invest in an upgrade. But right now it's just not, and especially with like, you know, the shortage for chips and everything like that, it's not feasible. It's really not feasible to build a new computer right now, unless you're like, you know, very well off, very wealthy, or maybe you're just stuck in between a rock and a hard place, and you have no choice but to build a computer. There's totally not an alternative in the way of a PS5 or anything, but again, you know, and I'm just gonna speak from my own perspective here. Computer parts are getting pretty damn expensive as of right now. Very expensive. My graphics card was almost like $2,000 or something when I bought it, so I was like, yeah, you know what? This is gonna last me forever. And it's been pretty damn good. But 2080 Ti now is very outdated, considering the fact that we have 50 series cards, and they are utilizing like AI technology and everything like there to do like upscaling and frame rates and so on and so forth. But I do not have those capabilities, so I'm gonna keep using what I have. All right. Yeah. Well, that's the thing, right? The higher end RTX cards, I have heard that they also have a lot of like bad issues with them. But the 2080 Ti I've had has been, you know, very solid for what I've used it for.
Show me what you got.
And I can't complain. I'm doing all my streaming off of one computer, so I don't really want to run anything like too strenuous. Like let's say, for example, Battlefield 6. And then try to stream that. The frame rate will dip. It will look like hot garbage, and that will not be very good for viewership. But, I've tried to stream other PC games recently, and well, I wouldn't say recently, but in the not so distant past, and it did not look great after the fact. I heard that as well, that somebody's computer caught fire. That's crazy. You know, that's again another example of the power requirements, right? For some of these graphics cards. A lot of these systems are probably not optimized. Some people are probably buying aftermarket parts that are not tested properly, and they might be faulty, possibly. A lot of other like companies are buying up all the GPUs and all the RAM and everything in order to power like different AI things that they're trying to use for their own companies, and it's causing a massive like inflation in terms of like pricing for parts in general, right? So really not surprising. Like obviously everybody's making this huge like AI push, and I usually tend not to follow a lot of that stuff. But as like a techie, I can't help it, considering the fact that like I literally was looking at parts to upgrade the computer at some point, and it's not feasible. Right now, in this economy, it is not feasible. Not for me, at least.
See? Told you everything would work out.
But again, not gonna beat a dead horse here. Just gonna move on and say that if I eventually get to upgrade my computer, I'll be very thankful. And until then, this is what we're doing. I'm just going to keep using my Elgato 4K 60 card to capture my PS5 Pro.
I'll do my best.
And we're just going to go from there. That's it. And NIKKE does not require a whole lot of like power, so that's pretty easy to capture with a good frame rate. I definitely feel like I may need a glass of water at some point. This Coke Zero's not helping me at all.
The story will be rewritten.
I feel like a sandpaper in my throat.
Beautiful.
It's awful. But we are back. We are doing stuff. We're gonna keep pushing through. And Looks like we're almost on our dailies over here for NIKKE too. What's up, Zalana? Welcome back to the stream. I'm currently in the process of sounding like Patty and Selma from The Simpsons. I don't know if you know that reference or not, but if you do, then hey. I'm trying my hardest over here now. I'm all squeaky and scratchy.
Let the games
Oof.
debut.
But I hope you're feeling well, and I hope you're having a great day, and thank you very much for stopping in. I appreciate it. I'm trying my hardest. We're coming back around. I was 100% on that line of, do I make the announcement that I'm not streaming today, or do I stick to my guns and say, you know what, we got new stuff to cover, we got a character to pull for, and do I just do it anyways, even though I'm not feeling 100%? And I decided, you know what, let's go for it. Full send. And if my voice is excruciating to hear, then rest assured it's excruciating to have. No, I really don't. I have no idea what it is. Like I said, it feels like it's in my chest, and then all of a sudden it's like in my throat, and then my eyes are burning, my limbs are sore. It's just not a good time all around. Nice, that's good. We like Arc Knights. We like Arc Knights. That is good. I'm glad that you are enjoying it. It's a little bit encumbersome, like I said, to get used to the factory system and all those things and the many tutorials. But hopefully that gets addressed at some point in the future. I struggled yesterday with the end game content. I don't know if you got around to watching that or not, but it's up in the past streams archive like every other stream that I do. It was very fun to go and test out different team composition. Well, not different. To test out my team composition versus the new challenges that were made available. Many of which I was not. Well, I shouldn't say many of which. One of the three I was not able to complete with my setup. The two bulls was. It was fun until it wasn't. But quite literally took the advice of you guys in the comments and leveled Snowshine to level 60, put on gold gear, and then just utilize her ability to parry every single time the bulls charged at me, and it would temporarily stun them long enough for me to be able to interrupt them and then do a little bit of damage back. So that was definitely the answer to completing that, but I was very determined to get it on my own with my own team composition, and I feel like I could have. I just probably needed a little bit more like upgrading in the way of gear artifices, probably some etchings, and then maybe level 90 on all my characters, possibly like a couple of additional upgrades for their talents. And I feel like I probably would have been able to get it, or survive at least long enough to get it. But you guys are right. John Arknights was definitely watching us. Having last right in my party composition was not working. Like, that was not the benefit. It did not help. As much as I do like her character design, it's probably more beneficial to not focus on her and leveling her for that specific team. It's good to have her leveled, so that way we can eventually, you know, use her whenever we're going to require 2 or more parties in the future, which we more than likely will at some point. So at least she's built in that regard, right? But yesterday, after I got off stream, I completed the fight that we were struggling with, and I quite literally got it in the first try. And then after that, I spent pretty much almost all of my sanity and all my additional sanity in order to level Ember. So I replaced Last Right with Ember, and I know that a lot of people, again, may say that, you know, that's not the best party makeup to have Ember, Lavatine, Gilberta, and Ardelia in a party, but it actually is pretty good. like I really like Ember and her ability to jump in and actually like follow up attack, right? Whenever you get hit, it's really good. You spent 10 hours to get a good solo raid score, NIKKE? Oof. I did 0 research. I did 0 grinding. I leveled up a couple of characters, but I didn't really like try that hard. And I got like 12.3 billion. So that's not awful. Like it's a top 2.47%. I probably could get a bit better if I actually like, you know, tried or did research. But I didn't do bad. These were my parties. Like they're not the greatest setups. Like obviously I could have utilized like more true damage and, you know, more research, like I said, to get better party compositions, but that's what I used. And I did decent. Nice. That's good. The treasures for Moran and Privity are fantastic. Speaking of that, I should probably see if I can level up Moran's treasure, because I was trying to build Moran's treasure, but I don't have enough materials. So I did unlock it, but I didn't get enough items to increase or go to the next phase, right? So I was trying to get more of these. I was doing that, but I don't have enough because it's requiring 29, and I only have enough to give me 20. And I think, yeah, so wait, no, I have 29. So I literally need like one more, right? So 20 and 29 is 49. I need one more to get to the second phase, and I'll get there eventually. Once what's it called? The why am I blanking? The dispatch missions. Once that completes, then I should be able to have enough at my disposal to get her to phase 2 at the very least for current right now. But I've been using her in my new PvP setup. Apparently she's busted on all fronts, according to Pridwin. I don't know if you guys follow that website or not, but that's usually where I go for like rankings or whatever else if I'm trying to figure out like if a character's worth building or investing in. And it seems like Moran is like one of the better characters now, right? One of the burst or best burst 1 electric code units, according to them. I don't know. She's pretty good. I'll say that much. That is going to do for the NIKKE portion, though, so we're going to swap over like we usually do, right? And my apologies if I keep muting. I'm just trying to get into a state where I can talk and not feel gravelly and like a frog. But that's just how it is. And if you're wondering why my hair's a mess, it's because I literally just got out of the shower and I'm like, I'm going live. I don't even care. So here we are. But anywho, new specs. We got them. They're here. We are ready to rock. I'm going to get the PS5 up and running. We'll dive into some Arknight stuff. Dude, man, I'm feeling miserable. Like, it's mostly now all in my throat. I can kind of feel a little bit of, like, tenderness in the tonsils. But it's just so scratchy. It's so scratchy. I need to get more water. That's what I'm going to do. So I'm going to run upstairs. I'm going to grab some more water. And then when we come back, we'll get some Arknight stuff on the go, okay? So that's what we're going to do. I'll get it ready, prepared here. Log into it. I'm going to run and get some water, and I'll be right back.
Arknights. Arknights.
Alright, dudes, we're back. I got water. We are good. Perfect. Alright, let's get this underway. Do-do-do. Got everything set up on my end like usual. Resizing windows and so on and so forth. I really need to give you guys like a behind the scenes look at my computer and my setup and all that crap at some point. I know I kind of showed it off a little bit before. If you went back through my past streams, you'd probably see it. But here we are. We are in Arknights. I'm going to throw on the headset now, and we'll see if it cooperates with the new specs. Let's see. I think we're good. So as you guys can see, we have the Spectral Splendor sign-in, which is currently available right now for not Ardelia, sorry, for Yvonne. My bad. In which we will get Spectral Splendor headhunting permits every 3 days to go towards free pulls for Yvonne. Okay? So, highly recommended to log in and take advantage of that. Again, there are also like maintenance rewards and stuff like that. So, again, take advantage of it. Make sure you get it. Headhunt now. I got my dossier, so that's good. We can do a free 10 pull. We will go ahead and do that. You know what? Let's do it. Dossier, boom. Free 10 pull. So we have the regular headhunting, and then we have our 30 attempts to get a free 10 pull for Yvonne. She's apparently a really high DPS unit, ice character, so keep that in mind. If you guys want a really good high damage unit, she's probably worthwhile to go for. I have no idea about potentials and whether or not you need multiple copies of her. But as always, spend wisely, spend within your means. And if you're free to play like myself, hope and pray for the best luck possible. Okay? So, let's get it underway. Let's do our dossier 10 pull. Boom! I was gonna say, there's no way that they're gonna give it to me that early. Not a chance. Not a chance. So we only got a copy of Jayi. Cool, man. There's that. Then we also have another 10 pull that we could do for 4,500 with our other headhunting permit that we got from the daily login. So that'll give us our 20 pulls. Nothing again. Big surprise. Am I surprised? No, I'm not surprised. All right, Akakuri, you can go now. And we will do one more 10 pull and get a free 10 pull. Okay, one more 10 pull. Hope and pray for the best. 5K down the drain. Ah, nothing. Well, it's all down to this. Aviwena. There it is. Urgent recruitment, free 10 pull. Fingers crossed. Fingers crossed. Nothing, dude. Rip. Okay. Well, that's as far as I'm going with the pulls. As I stated when I was talking earlier, it looks like there's no Yvonne for me currently. We'll stay up to date though whenever we get a couple more headhunting permits, right? The Spectral Splendor ones. And then of course she has her arsenal right there. The armament graffiti issue is now available, which I have no need to pull for, considering the fact that I did not land the copy. But you know, it's there. I just need to point that out for you guys. Of course, I could spend these if I really wanted to. We could get 5 more pulls right here. That's a good way to get 5 more pulls, right? So we could do 5 more pulls and see if we can't get Yvonne. Maybe. Possibly. I think I may. I think I might try to pull for Yvonne today and not tonight. we could try. We could do 5 more singles. But I'm not going further beyond that. This is it. No more plus ultras. Single pulls. Single pull number 1. Nothing. Garbage. Get out of here. Leave. Go. Get. Go.
Got anything to say?
Yes, get off my screen, Fluorite. Da, da, da. 2. Nothing. Trash. Garbage.
End talk.
3. Nothing. Garbage. Get off my screen. Go.
Why do I have to do this?
4. Nothing. Garbage. Gross. Get off my screen.
I have always
Well, we like Perlica. We like Perlica, but get off my screen. You're not who I want. And then, of course, the last single pull. Something tells me it's not anything. Yep. I figured that. There it is. Cool, man. Pull session done. Unfortunately, Yvonne did not want to come home. But I can live with that. I'm okay with that. I've got a good enough team as it is anyways, right? You guys are all aware how good my team is, right? We totally did not struggle at all yesterday. At all. Nope, not at all. But we still have 4 more attempts throughout the week, so keep logging in every single day for 7 days, and then we'll get 4 more attempts after, well, you know, the free attempt that we got today as well. So there's still 4 more chances, man. 4 more chances. Delver of the Cryptic permanent activity puzzle solving event. What the freaking heck is that? Let's go try her out though, right? We'll go try the drill, just so that way we can say we did it, right? At least we get to test her out. That's something. Combat drills, Yvonne. Solidification, cryo infliction, blah 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 blah. Barrage, yep. Combo skill, yep. We get it. We understand. Ultimate combat tips, yep. First cast is still his battle skill. And Yvonne's battle skill. Okay. Did I do it right? I don't know. But apparently you need to be running her in a double ice team if that's the case. Is that how she operates? Does she need solidification? Interesting. So that's something I did not understand. Okay.
Target locked. Fire.
Very interesting. Dude, she does some damage. 20,000? I think it was like, what, 50,000 or something earlier? Maybe I'm blind, I have no idea. But again, she's a really cool unit. Pardon the pun. I think she'll be useful, especially if you guys are looking for a high DPS unit. Just something to put out there. And hopefully your pulls go better than mine have. But we're going to try to get her at some point again in the future. I'll do my best. Hopefully the remaining 4 pulls are on my side. Delver of the Cryptic. Cryptic first revealed spatial set now available. What does that even mean? Should we go figure it out? Let's go figure it out. Fiona.
Still waiting for something?
Huh?
Looking
Oh,
for
that's
me?
because I pulled for additional characters. I gotcha. It says something about reading their message, though, right? Is it in Baker? Is this Fiona? Huh? What? Read the messages from Fiona, comms officer. Oh, okay. I was on the wrong screen. My bad. Sorry. Explore various fragmented mini protocol spaces. Okay. That's interesting. Open the event screen. Yep. Some cryptic first revealed protocol spaces have storage crates within them. Some have bonus goals that offer additional rewards when completed. Okay. Open all storage crates and or fulfill all bonus goals in cryptic first revealed protocol spaces to achieve perfect completion. Is this just tutorial shit? It says that there's puzzle stuff though, right? So maybe it's just testing your knowledge of the mechanics that are in the game. Possibly. Maybe. I don't know. Use heavy objects and pressure switches to reach the exit. Okay. I have no idea where the additional goal is. But I'm guessing it'll probably pop up on the end of this. Pressure plate here. Drop it. I see no reason to backtrack yet. Pretty straightforward so far. I wonder why there's an Originium up there. Is there something else up there, I wonder? Doesn't look like it. A door there. Oh, okay, I gotcha.
You kind of like
Maybe unlocking all these extra treasure chests is the additional reward. Did I miss a treasure, I wonder? See, that I'm always going to be like second guessing myself. That's a problem. Okay, that door's open. And constantly scouring the surroundings to make sure I'm not missing anything.
I remember that you kind of like these.
Is that it? Cool. Completed. So I wonder, is it just like 3 chests per objective? that makes it like additional, like the bonus rewards, or is it gonna like fluctuate from stage to stage? Oh, it says 3 out of 3, 3 out of 3. This one has no additionals. This says 3 out of 3, and that has no additionals. So it tells you how many chests you're supposed to track down each stage. Crane
Whatever
support.
comes next, better be.
So this is a little unique. I would appreciate this sort of event over a photography event, personally. Alright, let's see what the whole crane support is supposed to entail. Okay, so it only lifted the one platform.
I remember that you kind of like these.
And if I recall correctly from my own explorations, you can rotate these platforms as well. Ooh, this one's a teeter-totter. Gotcha. No! Jump, Levitine. Lavitine. So we've gotten, what, 1 out of 3 so far? That's too high. That needs to be raised maybe a little more, and then maybe I can jump over the lasers? Or get to the upper balcony. Yep, that works. Very crafty. Very crafty.
I remember that you.
I was almost gonna run by that treasure. That's why, again, it's very important to look in all directions, okay? Alright, now we're gonna swap things around here. Go up the to the other balcony. Well, I mean, that's just it, right? You got to test the knowledge of the player base, okay? John Arknights knows what he's doing. Huh. I wonder, is the third chest in this room? Where's the third chest, dude? I have not found it yet. That's alarming. Shit. Where could it be? I don't know, man. I don't know. There's no way it's over on that last platform, right? Because it would have. Is it invisible? So confused. Whoa. I don't know. Something feels off. I feel like I should see a treasure chest here somewheres. That's definitely not how you want to do it. Don't do what I just did. That's not how you find the third treasure chest. Where could it be? Maybe I missed one at the beginning, like the very beginning. I'm so like confused now. Sorry. I just don't want to miss it. Got that one. Right, that should have been... This was chest 1. Then we got the other one that was kind of tucked away a little bit. I don't think there was anything else down this hall, right? So there was nothing down here. I don't believe there was anything down here. Oh! Oh, that's sneaky.
Remember that you kind of like these.
That's sneaky. Under the stairwell. Classic. Well, we found it, so now we can continue on to the end field. Gotta keep your eyes peeled when you're playing Endfield. Okay? That's how it goes. That is the saying. Not the staying, the saying. Alright, so let's readjust this platform again to go to the middle. Success. It's 2. 2 down. Are they going to release more of these? Or is it just like what we have right now? That's the set amount. Because I feel like if this was in another gacha game, it would be like time gated. Okay, so it says the next set are unlocking in 12 hours and 2 minutes. Okay, so they are going to do it in a couple different, like, they're going to roll out new ones in over time is what I'm trying to say. Ride the wind. Use the vortices to accelerate and reach the exit as quickly as you can.
Whatever comes next better be memorable.
Is this a race? I feel like I'm Sonic. Gotta go fast. Is he even giving me hype music to go with it? Holy Enfield. No, Donkey Kong, no! Yeah, I was gonna say Donkey Kong because it kind of reminds me of getting shot around in barrels, okay? So, my apologies. I was expecting to land directly on that pad and then get shot like I would from barrel to barrel in Donkey Kong, okay? That is typically how it goes. What is it? Is this the end? Field? Ah! Lasers! There, see, this is what I meant. I thought that was gonna happen, okay? We reached the exit. Holy crap, dude, they gave you way more than ample amount of time, okay, to reach the exit. Cool, dude. Excuse me. I don't think you need that much time, but, you know, maybe, I guess. Maybe. Maybe you just got greasy fingers and they're flopping all over your phone and you don't really know how to steer and you're just taking your time, you're putzing around. Maybe that's what it is. That's why they gave you so much time.
Better be memorable.
All right, man. Find the correct path and reach the exit. So we're in a maze. We're like a rat and we're trying to find the cheese. Pure speed? Speed racer. I am pure clumsiness. Whoa. 21323. 21323. Should I go for the treasure? Yeah, I felt like that was gonna happen. Two, 1, 3, 2, 3. Whoa, yo, whoa, 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 whoa. Got the treasure. That's one. Huh? Shit. I thought that I was out of the range of that one, but you know. Did it just show me the safe order? That's pretty easy. Two, 1, 3, 2, 3. Something tells me those are all, like, not where I need to go. Hey, wait, what? Why doesn't this one have a portal in it? This one does not belong. Oh, great! Lasers! I missed a chest though, didn't I? Ah, I knew it. Okay, we're gonna redo that one because I'm not missing a chest. I don't know where it was, but we missed one. I don't like that. 21323. I wonder if that's where I messed up. I wonder. I wonder if there was one like in the beginning room. I have no idea, dude. I am so confused. I was like, I wonder, is that gonna spawn a chest? Maybe? Huh. We're gonna go right around the perimeter of this room just to make sure there's no other, like, openings. No! I didn't jump far enough. Oops. I mean, I was just checking the bottomless pit to make sure that there was no treasure down there. That's what it was. That was totally intended. Very much intended. Okay, so this would have been the second chest. Now we need to figure out where the third chest is. I don't know, man. Oh, dude, this flu is just kicking my ass. That is also a 213. So maybe if I go to this 213, it'll be different. Maybe. No, this is just leading me to the same one again. I feel like I'm gonna miss a treasure chest if I go to this room. I'm gonna botch it. Holy shit, is it really gonna make me go through the entire puzzle again? Really? Wow, that is, that's strict, dude. That is strict. Well, at least it brings me back to this point. But again, that's very interesting. So there are definitely two different 213s, right? I don't think it matters as long as you go through the same sequence. But now my problem again becomes, where the frickin' heck is the last treasure chest? It doesn't make sense. I don't know where the last treasure chest is. I know that this is not the right room. I understand that. Yeah, I knew that was going to happen. So, does that mean that one of these leads to the last chest, then, maybe? Huh. Ah! Ah! Okay, okay, we are on to something. There, see, I knew there was something. Something was up. So you had to find the one with the chest above it directly. And now we can go into the one that's actually open, because that should lead us to the ending, as long as we jump over those lasers properly. And that is how you find all three of them. Alright, cool. Bonus goals met. I knew it had to be in there somewheres. Definitely not because it said 2 out of 3, but I knew it had to be in there somewhere. Something just told me there was another chest hidden in there. Heat interception. Dodge the beams?
I hate trouble, but boredom is...
Well, hopefully this is not trouble. Dodge the beams. Ooh, parkour! Whoa, I feel like this is like Mission Impossible. Release the beans? I don't know if you want to release the beans. It sounds like a pretty odorous situation, okay? Do not release the beans. Unless they're cool beans. Ah, shit! I just wanted to make sure there was no treasure down there. That's all. That was all part of my plan. Twice. I just had to double check just to be sure. There's actually no treasure down there. It's odd. But again, I just, you better check twice. Better find out if there's a treasure chest at the bottom of that pit. Yep. Let's continue. Is it gonna get difficult now? Probably. Ah, shit! I knew that was gonna happen. Dude, I knew that was gonna happen. Bro. Bro. Find the switches. Is there one more down here, possibly? No, that's death. I'm missing one switch, I believe. Or, oh, okay, that was all of them. Okay, my bad. I didn't realize. Sorry. Race to the finish. Easy. Easy peasy. Oof. Well, that was a cool little event. I'll say that much. There's been a couple of little like obstacle courses and puzzles to figure out. That's nice. And some pretty good ore barrels too, right? We've got, what is it, 1,000 ore barrels? That's like a fifth of a pull. Of a 10 pull, you know. That's like 2 single pulls, man. Woof! Don't break the bank! And give us any more than two single pulls. You know? We definitely could not use way more ore barrels, is all I'm saying. But anywho, I know that they are going to be adding in more, you know, obstacles for us to complete and more tasks, which is going to result in more ore barrels, but I feel like they could have been 500 ore barrels per run, maybe, you know, give us a pull per completion with bonus. I mean, you know,
Waiting for something?
Wind speed's okay.
just saying, probably wouldn't hurt too bad.
Crusade is far from over.
But who am I to say, you know, my thoughts? What do I know about anything? Dudes. Cool, man. Weekly's completed. Just like that. Delver of the Cryptic completed. Spatial set perfectly cleared. 0 out of 1. What does that mean? Oh, wait, I've got to wait for the other ones. Okay. When the other one unlocks in 11 hours, I should be able to try that out. Yup. So, Protocol Pass, I should be able to get an additional level up here or something, maybe, possibly. Maybe? Yup. There it is. Wow, dude. That was so engaging. Hello, Harold. Welcome back to the stream, man. How you been? Hopefully you're hanging in there and you're doing better than I am. I'm feeling a little bit better than yesterday, but I could definitely use a little more recuperation. Would be very much appreciated. Let's go and do the one more issue that I need in order to get this. Hopefully, it's actually what I want. Yeah, that's exactly what I wanted. Alright, so last raid has her sword. That's good. We like that. That's good. That's a plus. Sweet. Cool, cool, cool. We got it. I'm not gonna try for graffiti issue because I don't have Yvonne. And I'm probably not gonna get Yvonne. But again, that's fine. Because I'm gonna end up saving up for
Originum will carve a path for us.
Zhuang? Fengyi? That's gonna be the next character that I save for.
Training must continue. I must master this
So when I get around to recruiting her, we'll be good to go. Da-da-da. There we are. There's her beautiful new sword.
as long as it's hefty enough.
And we should be able to level it up. I think I was short on T-creds or something recently. I can't really remember. I was running low on something. But I was just recently trying to upgrade my new party member. Or not new party member, but an existing party member that I decided to put in my roster to replace Last Rite. Because Last Rite does not seem to be working too well with my team, okay? Cool. that's good. We got that done. That's good. We like that. That is a really cool looking sword. It is specifically designed for her. So we've got that now. That's great. But I actually threw Ember into my roster recently. She is the character that I am going to be trying to keep in my team in replacement of Last Rite, because again, Last Rite just didn't fit. We're going for the daily mission, missing robots. I know I originally said that I'm gonna be trying to knock out some side quests here in this stream, but like I don't really know if I'm gonna be able to make it, guys. My throat again is just, it's killing me. I'm trying my best to make sure that I've got a stream up, do something with you guys each day. But man, I'm telling you, it literally feels like something is just like clawing my throat from the inside. It's really not fun. I'm trying my best to stay hydrated and whatever else, but I think the only like fix is quite literally for me to shut up and rest, you know? Maybe, possibly. The tonsils, yeah, dude, the tonsils are just like irritating.
Be extra careful. That enemy looks really dangerous.
Oh, I know where all these locations are. This should be pretty quick. Fortunately, I've done this daily mission quite a bunch. Quite a bunch. Easy peasy. That's how quick the daily is in Arknights. Incredibly quick. Just like that, man. Done. Whoosh. Easy. So, what else was I working on? You know what I should do? Maybe I will do side quests. What was I working on there? I was working on something. Agricultural test site. That doesn't seem right. Maybe I was working on the reputation stuff. I don't know. I can't remember. Anyways, I can't bear this anymore, guys. I really can't, man. I'm gonna have to do it again. I'm gonna have to call it. I'm sorry. My throat is just like, dude, I'm telling you, I gotta go rest. I want to stream. Trust me, I really do. But it's I am being destroyed. Sorry, I'm losing my voice. I'll be back soon. Okay, I promise I'll be back soon. We'll get through it. My apologies, guys. I really do want to be doing more streams, but again, if you guys are new, subscribe channel. I'll be live. I'll keep you guys updated on the community page. Dude, I can't, man. I really can't. And then give the stream a thumbs up. Okay, I appreciate it. I definitely need something, man. I need something bad. This is miserable. Technical problems within me. Again, I'm sure you can hear it. It's not a fun time. It's not. I'm sorry. I will make it up to you. I promise. But anyway, I'm gonna go and get some rest again. I got to, dudes. I'm sorry. I'll see you all in the next one. Take care. Peace.